Devon Larratt got completely annihilated this weekend. How's it going, guys? Sandris here, and let's talk about the big match, left-handed match between Devon Larratt and Kamil Jablonski that happened this weekend. Well, it actually happened a month ago, but they showed it this weekend on Armwar's YouTube channel. Armwar's Gathering 2, I believe it's called, that happened in Vegas. There are also some other matches involving Matt Mask, Brad Grundy, and some other arm wrestlers. But this is the big match. This was the left arm world title match, and as I mentioned before in one of my videos, Devon Larratt got completely run over. Like there was nothing he could do in this match. And let's just break it down a little bit and talk about this match, what I thought about the match, and a whole situation in general. So right from the start, for me it felt a little bit cringy, you know. With Devon, it's always a spectacle, you know. Always manipulating the setup, always not listening to referees, always like turning inside of the shoulders. Like this right here, you can see some of the issues Kamil had dealt with, and actually he did a pretty good job. He wasn't giving away or wasn't answering to Devon's speculations and mind games, not too much, but despite that, he got fouled out, I believe, in the second round by the referee, which I thought, at least in the first couple rounds, was very biased towards Devon, you know. Devon was getting away with everything. He was turning inside, he was cupping his wrist. Kamil's wrist was bent backwards, and the referee kept telling that he has to straighten his wrist, like, although this is allowed and there's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, I thought the referee was quite biased towards Devon in the first couple rounds. I believe first round Kamil won. He was able to press Devon to the pad. I believe it's this round. As you can see, Kamil with a floor press was able to just finish Devon pretty quickly in a second or maybe a couple seconds in the first rounds, and Devon really didn't have any answer to that. And he tried his best to play his game, but there's like one thing I don't understand, you know. Yes, I know you can like cheat in the setup a little bit, like play mind games, manipulate the referees a little bit, you know. You can get away with a lot of stuff, but when you start to intentionally like turn your shoulder inside, when you start to pin opponent's arm before the grip up, even like they didn't even took the grip, like Devon just started pinning Kamil's arm. Kamil wasn't too bothered, you know. He wasn't giving basically any attention, you know, to Devon's manipulations. Like, what is he even trying to do, you know? I understand, like, being this, you know, character and whatnot, but when you start doing like just not taking the grip intentionally, like that's, I mean, that just looks very bad, very cringy. It doesn't do anything good, just, you know, delays the match. I mean, to compare, like, it would be like in a football, you know. Before the whistle, you just run towards the opponent's goal and just score, you know. Like, yeah, great, you scored the goal, but like, what's the point? Everyone's gonna look at you and think you're a retard or something. Or another thing, like when the football match starts, you know, the whistle blows, everything starts, and you pick up the ball in your hands and just run with it. Like, what's that gonna do? So I think there is place for manipulations in the setup. I think there is place for mind games. I think there is place for minor cheating, when a referee doesn't really see something, you can get away with stuff, but intentionally, like going, like look at this footage, look at this screenshot, like what is this? Like, you are never gonna start a match like that. I mean, what is even the point of doing it? That's what I really don't understand and don't really like about Devon. If you're there to arm wrestle, just arm wrestle. There's no need to do all this circus stuff, and make everyone annoyed with you and basically make a fool out of yourself. So if you're a stronger guy, if you feel you're stronger than your opponent, just show it on the table. Take a grip and show that you're stronger. Or if you're weaker, just deal with it. If you can't do anything, like, yes, you can give like a minor shoulder inside, a little bit, that's okay. A little bit wrist flexion before the start, maybe, a little bit jump start, a little bit, but not like turning completely perpendicular to the table. And I think Devon even like came like across the table where the pin pad is, like where the pin, like holding pin is, and he just stayed there on the side of the table. So that was very, very bad. But overall, the match was okay. It wasn't the closest match, but Kamil did very, very good job denying Devon's attempts to get away with stuff, and he was also like really good, like in some rounds, keeping his shoulder a little bit more inside than it is allowed. But if Devon gonna get away with stuff, you might as well do it yourself a little bit. And I believe, like, first round, Kamil just pressed him down pretty easily. Second round, again, I thought it was like biased towards Devon. Clearly, Kamil got fouled out twice for, like, I didn't even understand what it was really, like keeping his hand backwards or what. I didn't get it. But then third round, Kamil also won, pressed Devon to the side very fast. Devon couldn't even engage, and Devon even couldn't really change anything in this match because he couldn't top roll, he couldn't hold the angle, and on his left arm, his hook is like pretty non-existent at this point. And we saw that he struggled with Pavlo with the side pressure, and right then I knew that Kamil has to have this match, has to take this match, and he has all the chances in the world to win this match and win this match in a dominant fashion, which he did. Props to Kamil. He's getting really strong. He's super huge. And some of the lifts he does, especially with the triceps, are really impressive. And I think he can do a lot of damage. He beat Dave, that's incredible. He beat Dave, he beat Cody Merritt. 2 days later, he beat Devon. Like, who could do that? Name another guy that could do that. Like Artyom Morozov, maybe some of the top guys, but come on. Even Tsvetkov couldn't beat Devon on the left arm, but Kamil just annihilated him, dominated, and won this match 5-1. So first couple rounds were kind of close, but then as Kamil took over, Devon understood that his games are not working. He has pretty much nothing against Kamil, and then he just I believe he accepted his defeat. You know, he just took the grip, ready, go. And Kamil was able to just press through him like hot knife through butter, you know. Very, very easy. I didn't expect this match to go like this easy. I thought maybe 4-2 Kamil would win in a little bit of a war, but Kamil won very, very convincingly. And I have gripped up with Kamil before, and I didn't feel like he was much of a problem for me. Like last year, even in East vs West qualifier, or a couple of years back at Armors. But right now, definitely he's gotten a lot stronger, and yeah, it would be fun to grip up with him in some afterpool or something again. You know, maybe possible match in some future there if he can cut weight. But yeah, props to Kamil. You know, he has made great progress, and it's interesting to see Devon lose. You know, that's not something you would see very, very often. So yeah, that's the video for today, guys. Leave your thoughts about this match, who you thought would win, and what did you think about the outcome of this match when you saw it. So stay strong, guys. I will see you very soon. Goodbye.